Shalom. Kohala Yahbash Miao Shai Bahashem Harakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Bahashmi Yahweh Shai Bahashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, the Ruel. Those are the true prophets of the Lord Yahweh Shai Yahweh Shai. If you want to believe that or not, and peace, love, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, the true nation of Israel, Yasharallah. All right. Quick lesson, man. The topic of this lesson, or what sparked the topic of this lesson, or what sparked this, what inspired this video, this lesson is going back again to the Highways and Byways live lesson that I did. I think it was not the previous Monday, but the Monday before last Monday, because it's Wednesday. So it wasn't the Monday that just happened, but it was the previous Monday. All right. I was out there on the highways and byways, and it was those three Issacharite Christians, man. They just couldn't get it, man. And what another topic that I'm about to get into is, he was telling me, all right, that he called on Jesus, and he was delivered by that name, Jesus, and that's why he still calls the Lord's name Jesus. At the same time, he was saying Yeshua, whatnot, because I told him the true name is Yahweh Shai, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. He's like, Yeshua, Yeshai, yeah, I know. I'm like, no, it's Yahweh Shai. And I was telling him this, man. I brought out this scripture, man. Acts 4:12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name. All right, name, not plural, but it didn't say names. It says name, for, all right, one name. For there is none other name under heaven, all right, on earth, given among men, whereby we must be saved. Okay. And his testimony, I forgot if he was having a dream or sleep paralysis, or if it was a vision, or he just called on Jesus, and the Lord delivered him, Hey, that's not the Lord's true name, man. His true name is Yahweh Shai. His true name is Yahweh Shai, which means he delivers. Okay. And throughout this lesson, and for the rest of the lesson, I'm gonna prove to you that that's the Lord's true name, man. Just with a couple of precepts, man. So there's not multiple names. Yeshua, Jesus, Jesus. No, it's Yahweh Shai. Okay. All right. And if the Lord delivered you, right, with that false name, which is not even a name, it's just a made up word, Jesus. If you break the word down, it means earth swine, or earth Zeus, the god of Zeus, or whatever, earth pig, If you break that word down, that's what that means. So what kind of name is that, man? And you got to realize also, you got to know that the letter J hasn't even existed for the past longer than 500 years. The letter J, it used to be an I. That's where they get that word Isus from, man. All right, before it was Jesus, it was Isus. All right. And when was the Lord on earth? He was on earth over 2,000 years ago. So his name can't be Jesus. I hate saying the word Jesus, man, because it's exactly that, just a word. It's not even a name, So the Lord's name can't be Jesus. And I just read you the scripture right here. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name. So there's only one name. And Jesus isn't the word. So if the Lord delivered you with that word, Jesus, all right, hey, that was just the beginning. All right. The Lord revealed unto you his true name, Yahweh Shai, when you Christians come up to us and up to the man of GMS and the true affiliates of the men of GMS, the true prophets of the Lord, and we give you that true name, hey, that's the Lord giving you his true name. All right. And if you don't accept it, hey, all right, that's a stumbling block that the Lord's that he put upon your mind. All right. That you just can't receive the true name of the Lord. All right. Yeah, the scriptures say our people have a zeal, all right, for God, but not according to knowledge. So they believe in the Lord. They have the feeling, and this, are we not princes and princesses of the Lord? All right, so we're the Lord's children, but the majority of our people don't have the true knowledge, the true understanding, and the true spirit of the Lord, man. All right. Okay. So our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. All right, they just stop at the word Jesus. They don't go deeper, man. Just because they had a vision or a testimony, with that word Jesus, because the Lord got them out of a sticky situation, and they called on Jesus. And hey, there's been many times before the Lord revealed his truth unto me, before I came into this truth, where I called on the name Jesus, or not the name, the word Jesus. And I was, and I got out of sticky situations. But I'm not calling on that word no more. I'm calling on Yahawashi. All right. And more miracles have been done, and more, things that, great things have happened in my life, since I've been calling on Yahawashi, then I've been calling on Jesus. All right. And that, that's just me using it as myself as an example, but that's not the Lord's true name, man. All right. Go ahead, call on Jesus for the rest of your days until you die. All right. Let's see where it gets you, man. All right. Because the scriptures say we know what we worship. All right. You worship. You don't know. You don't even know what you worship. You worship. You not know. No. You. It says ye worship. Ye know not what. So you Christians don't even know what you're worshiping, man. You don't even know what you're calling on. You don't even know that the word Jesus is a word, a made up word that means earth swine, earth pig. All right. For salvation is of the Jews, Israel, which that was another topic that they couldn't wrap their heads around, because the Lord has blocked their minds from receiving the truth. All right. Okay. They know, that they have an inkling of the Lord. They believe in the Lord, but not to the fullest extent, man. The Lord has blocked their minds, have put stumbling blocks in front of them from receiving the whole 100% truth. They're singing a song, but not the new song. Okay. They're singing the song of the world. All right. Because majority of people on earth are calling on Jesus. Majority of people on earth are Christians. All right. There's a very select few men and women calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. There's a very select few men, women, and children. All right. Truly worshiping on the true power. All right. The true Most High and his son, only begotten son, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. And the scriptures say he's dealing with the Lord is dealing with a remnant, a small amount. All right, his elect. Okay. Not a huge number. All right. If the righteous scarcely be saved. All right. This world was made for many, but the world to come for few. All right. And you Christians are a big number. You're not a few in number, man. You do not have the truth. All right. You are still calling on a false name, a false God. The true name, the true power lies in the true names, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Zephaniah 3:9, it says, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to serve him with one consent. He was saying Yeshua and Jesus, and then also agreeing with me saying, when I said Yahushai, I'm like, hey, no, man, it's Yahushai, no Jesus. And he gave me his testimony why he calls him Jesus. These Christians are double-minded, man. Okay. And that pure language that it's talking about, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, not multiple languages, a pure language, one language. And that pure language is the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, okay, which everybody used to speak on earth, all right? And that's where we get those names, the true names, Yahweh, which is the true name of who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Yahweh Shai. And those names actually have meanings behind them. Yahweh means he who is the existing one, all right, because he's always existed. He's the starter and beginner of everything. He created everything, man. And Yahweh Shai, which means he who delivers. And the scriptures do say that the Son will come in the name of the Father. And those names are very similar. Yahweh, they both start with Yahweh. Yahweh and then Yahweh Shai. So that's how you know, based off the scriptures, based off the Bible, that those are the true names. God and Jesus sound totally different. They mean totally different things. One is a title, all right? They're both not even names. And Jesus is just a made-up word. So those can't be the true names, man. No matter what testimony you bring to us, man. All right? Hey, the Lord might just use those words /names/titles, all right, to just get you started. Just to get you a little bit closer to him. And then the Lord eventually, gives you his true names, man. Because you actually were seeking the Lord to the fullest. You Christians don't seek the Lord to the fullest. You stop at Christianity and that's it. You settle there. All right. Acts 17:30 says, in the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commendeth all men everywhere to repent. All right. So, the Lord, he winked at you. All right. When you call on Jesus and you were actually delivered. All right. Yeah, you didn't call on the true name, but you didn't know better. You didn't know at the time. But now you're given the true name. All right. The Lord's like, I got you, man. And he winks at you and he delivered you out of that. And then later on in your life, the Lord gave you his true name, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Are you gonna call on those names? All right. And that's the test. The Lord is testing us to see if you're really truly believing in the Lord, if you really truly believe in him and care in them, man. All right. All right. Because we know the scriptures say only one name, not multiple names. Okay. And the word Jesus just never settled, just never felt right within me, man. Even though I was delivered here and there from little predicaments. Even then, I'm like, I was still seeking the true name of the Lord. Because I wanted to serve the Lord the way he wanted me to serve him, not the way I wanted to. Because I know that, it's not of me. The Lord gave me a humble spirit, a selfless spirit, to an extent. And, that's what the Lord delights in. That's what the Lord accepts. And I'm not boasting about myself. Every man in this truth besides me can attest to that. And, they had a humble spirit. They got a humble spirit, man. They came to the Lord lowly and meek. Okay? And every brother has a testimony. All right? I got my testimony, coming into this truth. All right? John 15:22, it says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not known sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. So now you know the true names of the Lord, man. I gave it to you. All right. And it's not of me, it's of the Lord. All right. And the Lord's just using me as a vessel, man. I'm just doing what the Lord commands me to do. And I gave you the Lord's true name, if you like to hear it or not. It's not up to me. Hey, I'm doing what the Lord commands me to do because I want to be saved, man. I want the Lord to save me. All right. And I truly believe in those names. And I gave you the true names, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And hey, if you call on those names, and if you continue to seek the Lord in truth and sincerity, hey, the Lord will redeem you. And you were the elect from the beginning. This whole time you were the elect. You're in the process of being a spiritual Gentile, a mental Gentile, mentally, and the Lord transitioning you to, you know, for, to receiving His name and His truth, man. The Lord's breathing life into you, just like He did to Abraham. All right, Abraham was a man of the world, and then, he was an Israelite, but still, he was a man of the world, and the Lord breathed life into him, and those are the ways, the Lord's true names, this truth. All right, the Spirit of the Lord's laws and commandments. All right. Before this truth, I had no life in me. I was bones, dry, dust, of the earth, And then the Lord woke me up, blessed me with His name. That's the best thing that ever happened to me. But, the Lord gave me His truth, His true name. And I was a different man. I became a different man than I was before I came into this truth, man. And every brother before and after me can attest to their own testimony, saying the same thing, that they were a different man after this truth, after the Lord woke them up, And it starts with those names, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names. And if you still call on Jesus and God and Jesus and Yeshua, Yeshaya, Hashaya, Yahushua, Jehovah, Yahuwah, Harakakuadash, it's the, how did they say it? This is the, I forgot how they say it in Yiddish, because that's actually how you say it, Harakakuadash, the Rokaku Desh. I don't know. But if you're not calling on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, all right, hey, the Lord's not going to redeem you, because we're going to be, the Lord is going to save those who are calling on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And those names, those true names, are going throughout the earth. All right. All right. And every person on earth will hear that name. And if they deny it, the Lord's going to deny them. If they receive it, He's going to redeem them, even through death, okay? Because the Lord gave us victory over death through His Son, all right, which has a true name, and His name is Yahweh Shai, all right? So even if you have to die to be saved, it don't matter. Hey, the Lord was with you, all right? The Lord's like, you didn't really die, because the scriptures say, you're going to live forever if you believe on Him, I believe on Jesus. No, I believe in Yahweh Shai, all right? Because there's different vibrations when you say something differently. There's vibrations, like literal vibrations, with certain words and names. And Jesus has a different vibration than Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say, things uttered in Hebrew has more strength than those in other languages, roughly paraphrasing. Okay? But I called on Jesus, and He delivered me from my sleep paralysis. Therefore, I'm going to call on Jesus forever, man. I don't know about, hey, that's the Lord putting a stumbling block, putting a delusion on you to believe in that. Because the Lord really didn't choose you. That the Lord really put you through that just so He could deny you, man. All right? Because you're not the elect. All right? 2 Thessalonians 2:11 says, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion. All right? Which means confusion, that they should believe a lie. So people will be, there's going to be a lot of Christians with their testimonies, with those words, Jesus and God. All right? And they're going to stay believing and calling on those fake names, God and Jesus. And that's the Lord putting a strong delusion upon them that they should believe a lie. All right. Revelation 4:3. It's like it. Revelation 14:3 says, and they sung as it were a new song. It's like it. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000, the elect, the Lord's chosen men, okay, which are singing that new song, man, which were redeemed from the earth. And what is that new song? It starts, that new song starts, the beat starts with Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Just like a new, a song starts with a certain bang, 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 it's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right. And only the elect, the 144,000, which is not a big number, is it? How many Christians are there on earth? It's like 62% of men, all right, and women in America. 62, that's a big ass number, man. In America are Christians and calling on God and Jesus. All right. So y'all aren't the chosen. The Lord ain't going to save you. All right. Y'all going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. All right. Because the Lord ultimately didn't choose you, and Lord willing, I don't want to write the Zah. That's going to be my next lesson, man. About predestination, being chosen, the Lord choosing, man. You have to be chosen from the beginning of the foundations of the creation of earth, of all of creation to be saved, man. Salvation is only for the elect, not just for any random dude. It's not by chance. Oh man, you better go preach God and Jesus to him, or he's gonna be destroyed, man. That's why we gotta go to every house. Hey man, the Lord commands us to go to the highways and byways. All right, preach his word. All right, plant the seed. Okay, and let the Lord do the rest. Okay, it's not up to us to wake up every single man. All right, this is not the will of man. It's the will of the Lord. If the Lord doesn't want that man to wake up, hey, the Lord didn't choose him. All right, Sirach, chapter 34. Yeah, this is the hopes of man. The hopes of man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. All right, I called on Jesus in my dream, man, and it delivered me out of that bad dream, man. Hey, the Lord's lifting you up. He's making you a fool, man. All right. Okay, don't believe in every dream. Christians love doing that, man. They saw Jesus in their dream. The Lord. Therefore, I'll never forget that dream in my life, ever. That's so vivid. It's like I could see it right now, man. He was tall, light. He was white. He was glowing, long hair. He was, the most comfortable thing ever, Hey, that's the Lord putting a strong delusion upon you, man. He's lifting you up to be a fool, all right? I'm going to continue reading it. Verse 2 says, whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and followeth after the wind. All right. The wind is blowing from the north to the south. If I just keep going south, where's that going to get me? Shit. Somewhere where I'm not supposed to, I'm supposed to go home, take care of my family, read the scriptures, and, take care of my family, man, and then wake up and go back to work and then do the work of the Lord. If I walk south for the rest of my life, that ain't gonna do nothing, man. I'm gonna starve. I'm gonna run into, no, we're supposed to be doing the work of the Lord. All right. And that's likened unto a man who follows a dream, who fully believes in a dream. Hey, you can't believe in every dream, All right. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face. A face to a face. That's talking about like right before you go to bed, you're thinking about certain things, and then bang, you dream about that same thing, and you're like, shit, man, why was I dreaming about that? And then you remember, oh yeah, because I was thinking about that, or some weird thing happened before I went to bed. I'm like, oh yeah, man, that's why I dreamed about that. That's so funny, man. Or you're dreaming about spiders crawling on you, and then you wake up and it's like your cat just walking on you or something like that, man. So you can't just believe every dream. Verse 4 says, of an unclean thing that can be cleansed, and from that thing which is false, what truth can come? All right. So you can't believe in every dream, man. Verse 5, it says, divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain. Okay, dreams are vain. Yeah, there's going to be some dreams that are sent from the Lord, all right? But basing your whole truth, it's like, but basing your whole faith on dreams, your whole faith of the Lord in dreams, with the dreams that you have, is vain. It's pointless. It's going to be not for nothing, man. It's not where it's at. And the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail, all right? If they be not sent from the Most High, all right? If your dreams aren't sent from the Lord, all right, if they be not sent from the Most High, in thy visitation, set not thy heart, or your mind, set not thy heart upon them. For dreams have deceived many, not few. For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them. All right, so there's a lot of Christians, who have had visions or dreams about Jesus and God. White man Jesus with long stringy hair, and he hugged me and he said, "I'm gonna save you, man. Matter of fact, you're already fucking saved, man. Peace sign. So and then they tell everybody around them, and then they're like, yeah, man, I had this crazy dream, this, and therefore I believe in Jesus and God." Slakia. Christians be cracking me up, man, to the point where it pisses me off, man. But yeah, man, don't believe every dream. You called on Jesus in your dream. Okay, believe in that. The scriptures say not to. And I'm not reading out of the book of the Quran. I'm reading out of the book of the Bible, man. All right? So don't believe in every dream. All right? All right. 2nd Ezra 8:62 says, "These things have I not shewed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee." All right? So the true names of the Lord are going to be given unto few men, not every man, not a lot of people. All right? And those few men are the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, starting with the men of GMS. Okay? Amos 3:7, it says, surely the Lord God will, all right, Yahweh Shem Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right? Secrets. All right? What is a secret? It's something that isn't given to everybody. All right? If a lot of people know about something, then it's not a secret. So the Lord revealing his secrets, his true names, to a few people, man. Therefore, it's going to be a secret. All right? And those true prophets start with the men of GMS, because they're calling on the true names. That's how you know the true names of the Lord is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, because those names haven't been given to majority of people on earth. All right? Jeremiah, even when those names have been heard. All right, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai have been heard. Across the whole world, everybody hears the names of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai at least once in their life, but a lot of people will not receive it. All right, that's how you know those are the true names, because it's a secret. Jeremiah 6:21. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbor and his friend shall perish. All right. And that stumbling block that I'm talking about, that this topic of this lesson is talking about, is those fake names those fake names Slaki Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Those fake names God and Jesus. Those are fake names. Those are big stumbling blocks for Israel, for our people. All right. And the Lord he made it like that, because he didn't choose everybody. He didn't choose all of Israel to be saved. All right. 2 Corinthians 4:4 says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded. Who did? The God of this world. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. All right. So those names have not been given to everybody, man. The Lord has blinded their minds. He created their minds to not receive, to not fit the true names of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, within them. Therefore, they're going to be destroyed because they don't believe in those names. Because the Lord didn't want them anyway. They weren't chosen. They weren't with the Lord from the beginning. They're the wicked 2/3. Matthew 22:14. For many are called, all right, but few are chosen. Not many are called and many are chosen too. No, many are called. So there's gonna be a lot of people, all right, who are gonna hear those names. They're gonna actually hear Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. The Lord's gonna knock on their doors. He's gonna call them. The Lord is spiritually calling all of Israel, man. All right. Knock, knock. My true names is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And he's doing that with his men. All right. Yeah, the men of GMS and the affiliates of GMS. But only a few were chosen to follow and call those true names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And that many that are called is you Christians, man. All right. And that few that have actually answered and picked up the phone, all right, are the men of GMS and the affiliates of GMS, man, because they got the truth, man. All right. Hope this was edifying to the elect. Until next time, shalom.